I do not encourage or condone the use of tobacco or cannabis products, and if you're under the age of 18, you can go ahead and get out of here right now.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be smoking an L&M blue cigarette, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about my opinion on the IQOS system made by Philip Morris. But I think without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get this cigarette lit up and go ahead and give you guys my thoughts. But yeah, without further ado, y'all, let's get it. Now, I gotta be completely honest with y'all, I have never tried the IQOS. It is sold somewhat near me, kind of thing. It's sold in Atlanta, Charlotte, North Carolina, and in Richmond, Virginia, which I live somewhat near, but I don't live anywhere near them, and I've never bought the product. Now, the product itself is a heat not burn system. Now, while I'm smoking a cigarette, it is a burning system. I'm burning the tobacco kind of thing to get the nicotine. But the IQOS system is a heat not burn system. According to the IQOS site, it burns at about 300 degrees instead of like a cigarette, which apparently burns at 600 degrees. So 300 degrees is apparently the special number to just get the nicotine out without burning any of the tobacco kind of thing. So as said, it's more of a heat not burn kind of thing, which is more like baking kind of thing. And it is a dry, it's basically a dry herb vaporizer. If you guys know what a dry herb vaporizer is for herb, it's just that, but for tobacco, which makes a lot of sense in my opinion. But it's apparently safer than a normal cigarette. But I said I've never tried it, so I have no clue, and I don't know what the taste is like or anything like that. But my general thoughts on it are that it seems like a great product idea. Do I think it'll be successful though? No. I think vapes are going to really overtake it, and I really don't think the heat not burn system is going to do well at all. I got to be completely honest. Now, don't get me wrong, there do seem to be a pretty big community of people who really do enjoy the IQOS system, but as said, I've never tried it. I have heard, though, that it is pretty good, but my personal opinion is that the device costs too much. If they really want to make it competitive, they need to market it around $20 to $30 instead of being around $100. Because right now, when I was looking at it on the IQOS website, it was listed as being about $99, which is quite a bit. I got to be completely honest. And it's 4:20 right now. I had a 4:20 alarm going on because I have an alarm at 4:20 every day, so I just had to turn that off real quick. But my general opinion on it are just that it seems good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be successful just simply because of that. But is it safer? Is the IQOS safer than any other cigarette kind of thing? Well, I do think it's safer. Do not get me wrong. Dry herb vaporizers for herb are supposed to be the safest way to smoke herb kind of thing. Granted, I've never used one, so I have no clue what the experience is like, but I have heard that it is supposed to be the safest experience you can get. I would fully assume it would be the same with the IQOS. It's a heat not burn, so basically you're just inhaling the smoke or whatever that's heated, but you're not burning it, so it's not really warm or anything like that, and you get a lot less smoke from the IQOS than anything else. But it just seems like something that I can't ever see it really being successful, especially at the price point it's at right now. I can really never see it be successful. But that's just my personal opinion. The IQOS, it does seem like a good idea, and it's something I definitely want to try. As said, I've never tried it, but next time I'm in Atlanta or Charlotte or Richmond, I'm definitely planning on picking one up if I have the money, because as said, it is quite expensive. Especially when you compare it to any sort of like refillable vapes or something like that. Like let's say the Smock Novo or something like that. It's 30 35 bucks a pop kind of thing. I've had a friend get one for 20 bucks before on sale at a vape shop because they vape kind of thing. And I'm just looking at this like if they really want to make it competitive, then it's gonna have to be cheaper. So my general opinion about the IQOS right now is simply that they're purposely not making it competitive because they don't want it to succeed. They know cigarettes are still being smoked quite a bit, and they're okay with that kind of thing. And they're not really going to push the IQOS to succeed because they don't have to see. They don't have to. It doesn't have to succeed for them to be successful, kind of thing. The Smock Novo is basically the cheapest option that's really good in my opinion, at least. But the IQOS is just, in my opinion, it's just something for Philip Morris to say, hey, look, we're doing something kind of thing. We're doing something to make it safer. We're doing something, and they don't care about it other than that. That's my general opinion, at least, but maybe that's just me. Personally, though, I can't see myself ever switching to the IQOS. As said, I've never used it. I have heard it's decent. I haven't really heard any people saying, oh my god, it's amazing, I love it, it's so fantastic, it's absolutely amazing, I'm never going back to cigarettes. It seems to be mainly a thing of, I want to quit cigarettes, or I want to cut down, or I want to be safer because my wife told me to. And that's how they do it kind of thing. It doesn't really seem to be something that people are purposely switching over to because it's better. it just doesn't seem to be that sort of product, which vaping can be. Vaping can be that product. With Juuls, a lot of times, Juuls to me are the closest cig-alike for an e-liquid you could get. It hits like a cigarette, and it's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love Juuls, even with the price. But it's just one of those things where Juuls are cheap. You can get a Juul device for $20. An IQOS, I mean, like, I'm sitting here and it's like big too. It's big. It's like the size of my cell phone. My cell phone is like it's like this big kind of thing. My cell phone's like that big, and the IQOS is about the same size. And I'm just kind of like this. You can't really carry it in your pocket. You're gonna need a fanny pack or something. You can't really. You're gonna have to recharge it. The whole point with cigarettes is that you can carry them. You can just smoke it and dump the box in a trash can or whatever. You can't really do the same with the IQOS. You have to carry it around, and it's just too big for it to be something like that. The Juul devices, the nicotine devices, they're so small that you can just carry them in your pocket, kind of thing. They're not really a thing. They're the same size as a pair of AirPods, a pair of headphones. Easy to carry in your pocket. But the IQOS, you gotta have the charge pack, you gotta have the actual device itself, you gotta have the stuff. It's just, you have to carry around 3 things for one thing. I just can't see it being successful, so I just don't think it's a really good product. But it could be very good. It could be good. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it's that good, kind of thing. That's my personal opinion. My personal opinion could change, of course. And if you guys have ever experienced the IQOS, ever used it, just let me know what your guys' opinion is on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple more hits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, this is not bad at all. I gotta be completely honest. I really am enjoying the L&M Blues, which are, of course, made by Philip Morris as well. But I mean, like, just with how well cigarettes are doing these days, which, granted, they're not doing like all that well, kind of thing. It's just cigarettes, kind of thing. But I mean, like, they're doing better than I would expect them to. So I just don't think Philip Morris really cares that much about the IQOS. They don't need it to be successful to show that what they're doing. They're just trying to show that, hey, look, we're doing something to make cigarettes safer. We're doing something for cigarette smokers to, hey, look, you can do something to be safe and you still stick with something that's actually like a kind of like a cigarette, but they're not pushing it. They're not pushing it. I haven't seen any devices that are heat not burn that have actually been successful. So who knows, though. I have heard, though, that the IQOS is very successful in the Indonesia market. I haven't heard much about the European market. It is in the European market, and I believe the Canadian market as well, but I haven't heard much success stories from those, only really in the Indonesian and Malaysian markets, but I haven't really seen any sort of success outside of those markets, though. But maybe that's just me. I did do a little bit of research for this video, just to find out what the markets are like, kind of thing. And as said, I just cannot find a lot of resources that are outside the Asian and Pacific Oceania markets, kind of thing. I can't really find more information or any success stories, kind of thing, besides in those markets. But maybe that's just what I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? This cigarette, though, overall, pretty good. Cannot complain in the least. I'm just enjoying this, just enjoying the day, just enjoying life, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day out here, sunny, and cannot complain in the least, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the last hit of this cigarette and go ahead and end off the video. Let's get it, y'all. Man, this is absolutely fantastic. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram and my book in the description down below. I highly recommend you guys check both those out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, as said, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. But yeah, until the next one, guys, stay safe and peace. Have a great one out there, and stay safe, yo. Enjoy your day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.